that. It's got his name on it. I think all of the Anzaldos have that.
Cool. That's pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have all the Japanese duck hunt signatures on it.
No, it does not.
All right, and we're into it, kind of.
Starterville?
I would imagine so.
Here we go.
And it begins. And I'm just excited to see NameLess's ledge trapping because it's been so on point all day. All day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Banana interrupting the jabs.
You know, I also think if a majority of your practice comes online, it's really hard to get good at the sledge trapping. A lot of this stuff is just not possible to pull off with the limited reaction time you have online. So, something to think about.
NameLess making it back, but not after eating.
Ooh, good barrels.
70%.
He almost got barrels into Dare. That would have been absurd.
It would have been so cool.
I would have been so mad. And hype at the same time. I would have been so mad.
The off-stage play has been real, though.
Mm-hmm.
Both trying pretty hard to gimp the other one.
Oh, that's a good shadow sneak.
Not going to kill yet, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Defensive
normally
option
very
now.
safe. The down tilt on shield from Diddy is pretty hard to punish, but shadow sneak is a pretty effective way to do that. Ooh, that was a weird hitbox of forward tilt to get that.
NameLess's recoveries are so good.
As
Good
Diddy, you
jump
have
out,
to be precise with it, otherwise you're losing stocks really early.
Okay, gets the grab off the banana. Ooh.
Takes out the
Yeah,
banana.
nothing off that banana slip. Yeah, I guess that might have been intentional. I didn't think about that. Just like that, the Raptor boost that Yeti was doing onto it earlier.
It was so good. The percents are about even. Both could steal out this stock any minute. Banana will confirm into a kill. Greninja.
Oh, yeah, and I think NameLess was just as surprised as we were that he slipped on that banana.
The hitbox of the shadow
Wow,
sneak
yeah.
going through the stage to hit NameLess.
Honestly,
not
I'm
quite a kill.
surprised it didn't kill at 144. I know it
But
was
the
all
grab
the way
will?
across the stage, yeah. All right, one down tilt away, though, I think.
Greninja's pretty light, but he doesn't have rage anymore, so it's going to be
True.
super close. Now for sure.
Yep.
Down tilt will lead to Greninja's death, as should a banana confirm.
Air dodge there ensured that Shinjoebi would live the hoo-ha even if he got hit by the air dodge read.
Gonna live the forward throw, but probably can't take another one. Actually, it's stale,
Ooh,
so
no
probably
ledge
another
Yep.
one.
Okay. Nair's the combo starter here.
This is the extra credit that Shinjoebi was looking. Oh! Does not get the spike hitbox.
Yeah. That was scary.
Terrifying if you're NameLess.
Great spacing on that fair.
And the option coverage, because if he hadn't recovered high right there, he was getting hit by the shuriken. Recovered high, got hit by the up air.
Oh, yeah, the pressure Shinjoebi is putting on in the second stock of NameLess right now. Wow.
And the rage that he tacked on NameLess is making these confirms either a lot harder or
Oh,
potentially
wow.
impossible.
He just catches him on the dash in with the grab. Good stuff.
Ooh, and a fair's going to take.
That was surgical.
Forward smash.
Oh, yeah. So, like, 40 to 40% on that second stock.
It was
Man.
one neutral break, and he gave NameLess 70 damage.
Yeah. That was vicious.
All right, that was game one.
NameLess is looking like he was thinking about a switch there.
Understandably, that. I mean, it was really in stock one, but it was he really struggled to get the kill.
Well, let's see.
Greninja's such a slippery character.
Will Shinjoebi let NameLess take him to FD? Probably not if this is the pick. Because Greninja really likes this stage, as we've been
Greninja does
talking
really.
about.
I mean, both these characters do really well on stage. I actually think Battlefield might have been a good choice for Diddy that Greninja doesn't quite benefit as much on.
Yeah, totally. Or Dreamland.
But that might have been the ban, too.
Well, if he banned Battlefield, he banned Dreamland, vice versa. No.
Right, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah,
Those
yeah.
might have been the ban, and then...
Wow, then I would be surprised that he didn't take him to FD, but fair enough. Different Diddies have different opinions on stages. They're all pretty good for Diddy, really.
Oh, and whoever gets off stage first is going to be in trouble because that's where a lot of damage has come for both characters. Gets the banana into a throw.
Oh, yeah. You know, that no reward that Diddy gets off his combos.
And this time, Shinjoebi was not ready for NameLess to tech the falling up air. He was going for a read off of that. Shadow sneaking out of the up smash.
Yeah, and just the threat of shadow sneaking back towards the ledge is such a good option for keeping the ledge safe for Greninja.
Ooh, the banana coming in later.
Yeah.
Actually putting him in a really...
Ooh, clips the barrels,
nice.
but the barrels are back. All right,
Oh,
not this
but
time.
Not that time. Back air will send him almost straight down. Did not get all of the hits.
Yeah,
Now-
NameLess could have dropped a little lower. I understand why he didn't want to, though.
Oh, it's so scary. And this is where he really struggled last match, was to there.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Not the third shadow sneak to get out, but he's survived 2 up smashes that would have killed most characters.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, multi-hit is not always a great thing, especially when it's your kill move. So many ways to drop in between. Shadow Sneak being one of the best.
Shinjoebi still with a lead. 66, 74 to 11%. Ooh. I really like that read, actually, because if he nailed it, that would have been stock, and it was almost...
Oh, and he catches that Shadow Sneak. Wow.
And they were so high up, there's no way to know he was going to do it. You couldn't look at the shadows or anything.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Good camera manipulation by Shinjoebi.
Seriously.
Something not many characters have to think about. All right. So that didn't work out. What do you think NameLess is going to do next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going with the Void color.
And to Smashville, one of Sheik's favorite stages. But,
Do you know whose that is?
you want it?
Yes.
It's not like Shinjoebi doesn't have Sheik experience. He's played plenty of times against City Boo. Very different Sheik than NameLess, but experience is experience. And already started hanging out to a great start for Shinjoebi. This string is 70% nearly unanswered. If he had caught that, that would have actually been stock.
Oh,
All right.
You were saying?
All right. Shinjoebi's feeling himself. That was a very fast
yeah.
stock.
Wow. But seriously, though.
23 seconds or 33 seconds.
Yeah, so much for Greninja being just the worst Sheik, huh?
I mean, to be fair, the worst Sheik is whichever one gets hit first.
Yeah, seriously.
So, in this case, it was the actual Sheik.
Yeah, good string here from NameLess.
The first hit leads into 70% for both characters.
Oh, you just have to make so many right decisions in a row to get out of the Sheik stuff.
Gets the back air. Ooh, great bouncing fish on the stage. Shinjoebi was setting up camp to do some ledge guarding, but not quite going to work that way. And after taking that stock so early, he was only able to rack on 25%.
Great stuff from NameLess. Just like,
It's essentially been one string per stock.
yeah, these characters both have such good advantage.
And they both combo fast followers, a.k.a. each other, so well.
Yeah, I joke about that whole the whole no reward Diddy thing is a reference to Zero's tier list, where he said Diddy is a low risk, no reward character. But you do see the difference in the reward that you get off one hit between these two characters.
True.
And I guess if
And that's not even void optimal.
right, exactly.
Great recovery by Shinjoebi. NameLess tried to intercept it, but the platform was a wise choice. All right. I mean, to be fair, that's not an unreasonable reaction to being hit by a tongue.
Yeah, same.
Someone just slapped me across the face with a very large tongue.
Okay, gets the tipper up smash though, and that is
There
game.
you go. All right, grand final set 1 is over.
Quick 3-0
And
for
now-
Shinjoebi.
After that somewhat demoralizing set, NameLess is going to have to try to put himself together if he wants to take first.
Yeah, I don't know if Sheik is the answer, just because of the weight.
It was rough. He was doing a lot better as Diddy Kong. There is some coaching by
Which
Scorpio,
is now legal.
but
Hello,
based on the
recommended
eyebrow
rule set.
movement from Scorpio, something tells me it might be a trick.
Was Scorpio trolling?
What?
Whoa.
The only piece of coaching I've ever gotten in a match was from our very own 304, and he just spelled out the state Mississippi for me.
Yeah, helpful.
Yeah, you know? Fair, that's about as much help as I could give NameLess right now. Shinjoebi just seems to be covering so many options.
Okay, gets that grab. Where's the damage going to come? All right. Gets him with the toes.
And this is one of the percent start to get scary for that down tilt to up smash.
Ooh, combo starter with Nair. Don't see that often from Diddy's, but it's a thing.
It seems like one of his less safe aerials, but when you land it, it puts him at such a nice trajectory to get other things. All right, we have Diddy up near kill percent for Greninja, but without getting those confirms, either a Nair or a down tilt, Greninja actually has quite a bit of trouble killing.
Yep. Only about 40% away from up there, though, so even if he isn't getting a confirm every time, he's
I love the slow fall down air across the stage.
Seriously.
Fair, not quite going to do it yet. And, I mean, Diddy's not quite gonna kill Shinjoebi yet, but
banana forward smash is a possibility.
At the ledge for sure.
The patience there is so good.
And there it is.
And the way he spaced that up air with the banana in between, too.
And just grabbing a Diddy who just threw a banana at your shield is precise timing.
Yes.
Good stuff to Shinjoebi. Part of me wants to see NameLess use the bananas as a little bit more of a bait. Everyone else seems to be grabbing them pretty easily. If they were somehow more of a tool for him, that would be probably helpful in the matchup.
Yeah. That is the counterpoint to playing a high or top tier character. They are the ones who have the most counterplay developed against them.
Up smash will seal it, but that was a beautiful string by Shinjoebi right beforehand. He's landed some of this footstool shenanigan almost every set.
Wow. That was a big damage string.
He shadow sneaks onto the banana, which starts this small string for NameLess.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Ooh. The air dodge was timed pretty well there by NameLess. Just managing to beat out that shadow sneak.
NameLess slowly bringing this back.
Perfect shields on these bananas, though.
That's the only way to really punish them. Ooh, the wait.
Yeah.
Didn't really pay off for him, but if NameLess had made a wrong decision there, that would have ended his stock.
Waiting for him to press basically any other button.
Decides to turn around and grab.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dashes in for the grab and slips on the banana, and now NameLess is in the lead.
Wow.
Quietly. Scorpio's just been trying to get this kill. NameLess playing safe and racking up percent.
So close on that up throw there.
Grabs him out of Shadow Sneak. Okay. I wasn't sure that was possible.
Smart roll in there. I think that threw NameLess off a little bit.
Too high for the up smash confirm.
Oh, that jab.
The
Smart
up-B was very, very smart. Most other options would have landed him in a bad situation.
Ooh. Yeah, those rolls looked pretty punishable.
I think Shinjoebi was looking for a throw at this point.
Is that enough yet?
Not.
Yeah, DI'd in, though.
Yeah. A little bit of bad DI, and that's the game one. NameLess is really struggling to figure this one out. He is 0-4 in this grand finals.
Yep.
Needs to change something, and it's hard to figure out that second stock.
No, I think Diddy is the character for it.
Oh,
well, not like the Sheik did poorly, but just like, man, dying it up smash at 80 in that matchup,
and the amount that he adapted as Diddy in this game was significantly more than the adaptation that we saw in the one game that he went Sheik.
Okay, is he gonna try Dreamland? He's so good on Dreamland.
All right, back to Smashville maybe.
Sure.
Maybe not.
All right.
I can see like all of these work fine for Diddy. He's got to find something that helps him get around the Shinjoebi matchup.
I am surprised that in the course of 4 games, though, he hasn't tried FD or Dreamland once. I mean, one of those two isn't banned.
Yeah. And he's off to at least stage control and some early percent.
Kind of backed off to get that banana. Didn't work out.
And Shinjoebi's just been playing so well. Any
Good
bad
tech.
banana pull, any overextension has just been severely capitalized on.
That tech probably saved NameLess like 20-30% though. Which Shinjoebi has slowly been putting on anyway.
That being said, NameLess still has the lead, which is
Ooh.
not what we've said often in this grand final set. And that's one of the reasons I think Greninja will actually like this set, is if he had to have made it back on his own there.
That Shadow Sneak though, out of the banana? Was
It
it?
was out of the first hit of forward smash.
Yeah, okay.
Which just
But that means he had to know that was coming
Ooh.
from the moment the banana was thrown. But NameLess still finds that first stock anyway.
great for stock by NameLess. Starting off strong. Monkey kicking through his own banana. If he can keep this kind of a pressure on, this is the kind of chance we were looking for.
Great spacing by Shinjoebi to avoid that monkey kick.
That's going to do this stock.
Yeah, on Town and City, absolutely.
And 20%'s not even a Greninja string. So NameLess really needs to continue to play safe like he did that first stock if he wants to take this. Shinjoebi already evening it up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've seen NameLess get his own banana yet.
And
It's
NameLess kind of
pretty
put himself
ridiculous.
in the corner to get it too.
Great up smash read.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that it was up smash and not forward smash because, again, if Shinjoebi had landed behind him, forward smash would have looked real silly.
Yep.
Shinjoebi placed himself at the perfect distance for that monkey flip. Just to grab it when it finished.
Pivot grabs. I think he wanted the drag down back there. I think he'll
Shadow
be
Sneak's
very
out of
happy
it.
with all three hits.
Down
anyway.
tilt, down tilt. One more, I think that'll be stock. Nope. But Shinjoebi's
That'll
in
do
his
it.
head.
No. Okay. Too excited.
You don't get 4 down tilts in a row without taking some mental damage.
Okay. I like the mix-up out of jab too, though.
That's going to do it.
Shuriken? Yep.
Fully charged Shuriken has a surprising amount of knockback. Not that much damage output, but when he's already over 100%, you really
it's
don't
that,
need it.
It's that last hit that you get from it. So, what is NameLess going to do after dropping 5 straight?
He looks kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean,
Understandably, this is 5. Some of them close, some of them
yep,
not
all
so
right.
close.
So, he is going to the triplat finally in Battlefield.
Which means
Yeah,
it's likely
and
that
that makes sense.
Shinjoebi has been banning FD this whole time.
Yeah.
Which is a fair ban against the Diddy comp.
Yep.
And if nothing else, he'll live longer. These down tilt to up smashes confirms. He'll get an extra 10% or so.
Right, and I think that he's been winning neutral enough that he's fine with having to wait longer for his own confirm.
And his confirms are a lot more consistent. If he can get outside of that down tilt or fall landing nair up smash range, we saw Greninja have struggles killing just earlier this set.
Oh, the footstool not going to mean anything. I always get excited for it.
And the juggles start from Shinjoebi.
Diddy's up tilt is so good.
And
It's a
Nick
Kong
Jones.
thing, I guess.
Yeah. But NameLess really is demonstrating a commanding stage control. Something he hasn't been able to do in the previous sets.
Yep. Don't want to get grabbed up there.
No. And stock 1 goes handily to NameLess.
Yeah, I think this platform layout is good for Diddy. I mean, I
Unfortunately,
suppose
I
it's
think
good for Greninja, too.
Game
but
6 in a 2-set match might have been a little bit late to figure it out. But NameLess already on the verge of lapping Shinjoebi. That being said, I think in a previous match we actually saw NameLess lap Shinjoebi.
Yeah.
And Shinjoebi just brought us right back. Shinjoebi looking for this kill. Juggle with some up airs.
Can be hard to get to the floor on this stage against a character like Greninja with such good juggles.
That's
Ooh,
not
wow.
going to do it. Good DI by NameLess, but he's got to be pretty careful with his landing
Yeah,
options.
and I think he wanted to land on that top platform and just missed it.
Ooh, and a great fair meeting him up at the top there.
What a follow by Shinjoebi.
Just not letting NameLess have any room to breathe in that recovery.
Diddy thinks though here.
Ooh.
Good air dodge. Like the only time where that would have worked. The only frame.
Like good patience and shield there. Didn't make him. There's been more than once where Shinjoebi essentially just sat next to NameLess, hoping he would do something.
Right.
NameLess stayed his course, just hold shield.
Not going to give it to him.
Shinjoebi's starting to catch up, though he's getting awfully close to confirmed percents. Banana plus a down tilt will be awfully close to killing at this percent, especially if he gets a little bit more rage stacked on him.
Yeah, again, NameLess's banana being used against him pretty effectively.
He doesn't get the confirm. Ooh. I'm always nervous on that platform because that's a great platform for Greninja up smashes. Not quite going to do it yet, but Diddy's got to start to get real worried.
Ooh, and almost got the drag down. Didn't put him in any sort of like hex situation now.
That
will do it. Okay.
Shinjoebi really brought that back though. He was down. He was down big, and that was a last hit scenario.
So now NameLess has to win on 2 straight Shinjoebi counter picks to take this set.
And for some reason, I don't think Shinjoebi's going to be taking him into a triplat.
No, I don't either. I expect him to take him right back to Town and City if he leaves it open.
Or Smashville, some kind of Animal Crossing place. Joe likes to play for the crowd. Let's have someone on his side.
Where's KK though? He's sad.
See if NameLess learned from his triplat experience and can take some momentum, start stealing some games. This is
pretty
a
aggressive
great
start
open.
here.
Whenever you can catch a landing with forward smash, get all that damage in for Diddy, it's a good looking stock. Now Shinjoebi the one having trouble getting back on the stage.
Seriously.
NameLess is over 100% ahead.
The crawls. This isn't Robin.
Yeah, the shurikens just kind of hit you right in the face if you're crouching.
Okay. Yeah, again, air dodging to get low enough.
Make sure he didn't get the kill.
He's going to die to the next up air at that height no matter what percent he's at. Oh, Shadow
sneaks
sneaks
out
out
of it?
again. Okay. That's
It
interesting.
doesn't seem to be far enough ever to actually get out of the kill, though.
Yeah.
Every time
well,
NameLess has been able to follow it up.
It's worked a couple times. But yeah, it seems like it's easy enough. That though makes me wonder if I can out of Diddy's up smash.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Let's see if NameLess can put on some extra percent. He's not used to being in this stock lead scenario. The past 5 games have not been super kind to him.
Yeah.
But he's already almost left Shinjoebi.
Already did. Okay, but yeah, that shadow sneak catch. Okay.
And I love how we make sure to get the double jump up there early so that the camera prevents someone from seeing the shadow.
Yeah.
And Shinjoebi is quite capable of bringing this back. One good string, plus Diddy's somewhat gimpable. Not out of the question at all.
Kicks. Toes. Bananas.
The last stock NameLess was so good at keeping stage control, keeping Shinjoebi recovering in unsafe positions. As soon as he's given this up, he's lost a lot of what his lead was. A fair into a landing jab. Diddy's in a bad place. That was almost it.
Yeah.
If that Hydro
scary.
Pump had been a perfect angle, that might have been the end of Diddy.
Okay.
That was actually a
Too high
proper
to get
read
that
on an air
yeah.
dodge. Those back airs are relatively safe, and at the ledge, they should kill from Diddy Kong, so good options from NameLess. And Shinjoebi's just playing so safe.
Scary banana here.
Wants to end this second set right here. NameLess is all for taking it
good
to
item
game
catch
5.
though.
Ooh,
Not even
so
with the
scary
rage.
being up
Oh,
there.
yeah,
Almost
yeah.
got the second Shadow Sneak kill.
Man, it's such a terrifying mix-up.
Especially when you can't see the camera. Don't even know it's a mix-up the first time. That guy was
Terrifying
having a
chase
blast.
option, I guess, is
Yeah.
a better way to put it.
And Greninja has the banana.
Oh,
And there it is.
yep.
One unsafe monkey flip, and that ends it.
A 6-1 grand finals for Shinjoebi.
Great
What a
adaptation
run
for
back.
NameLess
Yeah.
in that second set, though. He
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
really put it in an effort there. But congratulations to NameLess.
Yeah, good run from NameLess, getting second place, and Shinjoebi taking it out of the loser's side.
Yeah. Having to overcome his brother,
Mm-hmm.
Yeti's myriad of characters, and then NameLess in grand finals.
Absolutely. So I suppose we should probably talk about Tales of Jank, which is coming up this weekend.
Yeah.